Hey guys, I'm going to make a video on my 2005 Arctic Cat M5. I took the belt off today for the very first time. I just bought this last year. And it's different than the older sleds, and it's different than the newer M sleds. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. If you didn't have an owner's manual, you could easily jack some stuff up. And I never saw a video of it anywhere else on YouTube. Anyway, on the newer Arctic Cats, with the M chassis, and even after, there's a metal piece right here that you take off, you flip around, you screw it, and it kind of pulls the sheaves open. And this obviously doesn't have that, so I was a little confused. So what you do on this one is get this little piece. This is in the little toolkit that's on your sled. You put that on there, it lines up with the 3 holes. And this is reverse thread for whatever reason, probably because the direction of the thing or whatever. But this is reverse thread, and you actually pull this all the way out. And this thing's plastic, by the way, which is kind of confusing. It doesn't seem like it's very strong. So you pull this all the way out, and on that there is shims and an O-ring. You need to take the shims and take the O-ring off first, then you can pull the shims off. Don't lose them, count them, make sure you know how many are there so you don't forget them. Set those aside. And then you screw this back in here, tightening it, which is, like I said, it's a backwards thread or reverse thread, so you're going to tighten it going counterclockwise. You tighten it all the way till it pretty much bottoms out. And be careful when you're starting it, because it's just plastic threads, and be careful when you're at the very end, it's just plastic threads, you'll blow them out. So once you start to feel it lock up, or tighten up, stop. At that point, your sheaves will be open enough that you can pull your... And just remember, it's not this. It doesn't just come off like it's just really easy. You still got to kind of work it around the edge of the sheave. But that's how you get it off. And then you can try to slide it around the primer, which is a pain in the butt because it's extra tight right here. But if you turn this kind of at the right direction, you can kind of work it out through there, kind of like that. That's how you get it all the way off. And then you put it back on. It's already kind of, it'll stay tight like that. You put it back on the same way, work it over the edge. And then you take the same tool, and you got to release the pressure, which is turning it to the right. Now when you're doing this, it kind of starts binding on the belt, so you got to kind of work it around to keep letting the sheaves open until it's all the way normal, like this. Then this thing has to come all the way out. You'll then put your shims back on, your O-ring back on. Then you got to put it all the way back in. Once again, be extra careful when you start it. It's plastic threads, and then you're going to get it all the way tight. And there's actually a torque setting they put on there. It did say in the manual that if you tighten it too much, it'll blow out the threads. So you put it back till it's firm again. And that's the long process to change a belt. It's not like the old days. Anyway, hope that helped. Have a good day. Bye.